The more I walk out here, the more I never want to leave. It's beautiful, man. It's just different. Like, Ghana is the center of the earth, right? So there's a lot of healing power here. That's where a lot of the ancestors were too. It's like, damn, man. It's real healing energy, man. I feel it in the atmosphere, for real. It's a lot of potential for us to build too. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's mad potential for us to build right here in Ghana. But I feel safe, man. I feel like God is with me.
Indeed, God lives in Ghana. Look at the way foreigners are living so peaceful in the country. Foreigners share their experience coming to Ghana for the very first time without knowing anyone before coming to the country. Please do me well by liking the video.
Trip to Ghana. I didn't know anybody in Ghana. However, I heard so many positive things about Ghana. Some dude walked up to me right away and offered to take my bag. And that ended up being my tour guide for the rest of the trip. As I told you, I didn't know anybody in Ghana. Also, I did not have a main agenda for the Ghana trip. However, it ended up turning out very well. I have an agenda when I got to Ghana. I just knew that I wanted to explore the city of Accra. And I wanted to explore the country. I knew I was only going to be there for a week. My tour guide ended up suggesting I go to the Cape Coast Castle. I really didn't want to go to that castle because I'm really over the whole slave narrative. We're here at Cape Coast Castle.
I agree.
I did not want to come here, but I got convinced. So we're here to check it out. The transatlantic trade is one thing, but, you know, I think that my ancestors got here on their own because I subscribe to the Moorish history. The Moors was already traveling across the seas before Christopher Columbus was even conceived. The Moors is who taught the Europeans how to bathe, and we all know the story. And if you don't, then you got some research to do. I don't deny that some people were brought through the trade and they could have intermingled moving along. If we go inside, I might feel some type of way in there. Oh, no. Yeah, like just looking at that right there going down, and it's called a dungeon, I might feel some type of way in there. Ultimately, I'm glad that I actually took the time to go visit that castle, although I was reluctant to do it. I was really just a tourist in Ghana. I wanted to see what was around. I believe this is like this for most of us. We don't really know what the inside scoop is. Now, what I mean by that is like, if I was to stay in that country, what would it look like? We don't really have that besides that media picture that everybody knows about. But anyways, on this trip, I wanted to kind of get that view. So I was looking at the architecture, looking at certain buildings like this one right here. And I took photos of stuff like that because now that I was on the ground, I found places that, you know what? I like the architecture of that building and I could actually see myself staying in that building. There in the morning, I dropped my stuff off and then that's when we rode immediately to Safari Valley.
That looks like...
And we have some sable antelopes here.
Antelope, okay.
These ones are native to East and South Africa.
This is a 3-bedroom cabin.
Yes. Sure.
Nice and cool in here.
So the 3-bedroom has a common living area, and there's a mini bar there where we stock up with their drinks. We also have...
And I got a chance to enjoy the amenities for some time. And that was good because I just got to chill. I got to actually work out a little bit too. There was a gym there. There was a pool. Thing that I liked so much. There was no chance of anybody fucking it up. A Karen wasn't going to run out of nowhere and start some drama with anybody. And that was the peace of mind that I had. And I want to let y'all know about that. That's a peace you cannot find. All right. And the funny thing, somebody hit me up on Instagram and was like, you know, Tim's is there. You trying to get at Tim's? And actually, that's the name of a place too. That's over there. But Tim's is also in Ghana at the time, ironically. I know, right? But people was easygoing. Also, I noticed like in West Africa, specifically Ghana, they got some style. Like the threads that some of these people was wearing, traditional African threads. It's just, the style was out of this world. It's just immaculate. And this girl that was, she was with her man at Safari Valley. She had this outfit on, out of this world, immaculate. It was a traditional West African type of dress and like the arm flared out. Y'all probably seen it before. I haven't really saw the one she had on, and I have saw that type of style before, like a photo, but hers was different and it was just immaculate. Check out Safari Valley if you visit Ghana. You'll have fun. So after the Cape Coast Castle trip, we drove like 3 hours back to get to Accra, the city. My driver stopped. Yeah, he picked up some plantains from on the side from somebody who was selling them, some woman. And these plantains was the truth. Like, they was so good, and it just like activated my DNA somehow, and I was just glad. And it was warm too. I never had any fresh plantains like that. All right. And now if you go over there, you better get you some, cause you gonna thank me later. As I left Ghana, I'm about to leave Ghana now. Everything worked out for me, man.
Everything worked out according to plan for this man, and you can see that he had a wonderful experience in Ghana without knowing anybody before coming to the country. According to him, he just want to explore Ghana to see what Ghana look like. Oh, the Ghana you have been hearing about. But trust me, this man was so amazed to see how Ghanaians welcomed him, took care of him without knowing anyone in the country. Ghana is indeed a motherland. It's always there to protect its children. When you come to Ghana, you don't look for trouble. You mind your business. You respect the Ghanaians. Very important. Don't take their calmness for granted, their kindness for granted. When you respect the Ghanaians, you respect the people, you will live in this country. You will never find yourself in any difficulty. You will never. It's just the few ones, hardly. If I've seen maybe 1 or 2 foreigners will come to Ghana to complain about anything about Ghana, but majority of foreigners who come to Ghana always have a wonderful experience about the country, always want to talk about the things they love about Ghana. That is why it's called the motherland. So when you are coming to Ghana, just have a good intention. Have a good plan, have a good intention. Don't think that Ghana is just like any other country you come to talk anyhow about the people. You will enjoy every bit of your stay, like the way this our brother enjoyed his stay coming to Ghana. Ghanaians are really friendly. It's a very peaceful country. The country is one of the peaceful countries we have in West Africa. In fact, in Africa at large. So when you are in Ghana, you are safe. Your security is intact. There's no need to panic about somebody's going to hurt you. No, nobody hurts anybody in Ghana. Ghanaians are just peaceful. All they need for you is to obey the laws, the rules and the regulation, and respect yourself living in the country. So at this point, if you have not liked the video, do me well by also liking the video. And please do not forget to also comment your thought below on the comment section of what you also think of the video. Share with a friend who would like to watch this video with you. And please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, do it well by also hitting on your subscribe button to join this amazing family. And don't forget to turn on notification bell so whenever I upload a new video, you're not going to miss out on my amazing feature content. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.